the channel. Smithwicks Red Ale. Now, Swillengrog got this when it was in Perth, I believe. Been one I wanted to try for a long time. It's 3.8% ABV, and this is a 440ml can. I think, yeah, you got it from around Perth somewhere. Yeah, so this is brewed in Northern Ireland by Diageo, same people who have a Guinness. Let's crack it open. We don't see this in Australia. We get the nitrogen, we get the Kilkenny. So, this is similar to Kilkenny in flavour, but just not nitro. Just CO2. But big thanks to Swillengrog for getting this can to me. Using a old James Bulg premium glass. You can't see that on camera, but that's what it is on there. James Bulg's. James Bulg's now pretty much dead. With Lion closing down the brewery. What we got? Whoa, look at that. That is a very copper colour, amber copper colour to the beer. Definitely screams out malt. One thing of head there, but looks absolutely divine in the glass. The aroma. You know what? I was expecting a really robust, real super malty beer, but on the nose, it's very faint. I'm not really drawing a real lot from it, and which kind of reminds me of something like a Kilkenny that's now brewed in Australia these days. I just put it down to know how much aroma being nitro beer, but yeah, it's not as much aroma as I expected. Maybe a faint toffee there, but yeah. Anyway, cheers all, and a huge cheers to my mate over there in the wheat belt, not the grain belt, the wheat belt. I think I said grain belt the other video, but yeah, over the wheat belt. And yeah, big thanks for sending this to me. So cheers you, and cheers you all out there watching. Crusty. You know, kind of toffee caramel notes there. Obviously using something like a Fuggles, kind of Fuggles hops. Earthiness to the beer. 3.8. It's not as malty as I was expecting. I was expecting a big malt hit, but it is pretty subdued. It's a bit funny drinking this on CO2 instead of the nitro, because you're kind of expecting that real creaminess with these kind of lower ABV English, you know, style beers. You know, it's an Irish red, but you're kind of expecting the creaminess from the head. But yeah, let's go again. I'm going to put it this way, it's very subdued. Yeah, definitely not as robust as I expected, but yeah, 3.8, what was I expecting? It does fall in line if you're from Australia that had the nitro beers. Something like Tetley's and all that kind of held back flavour. It looks, flavour-wise, it looks a lot more flavoursome in looks than it does on taste. Finishes, you know, a real ale kind of finish, just kind of mellows out. I imagine on tap this is much better. If you're drinking this in Ireland on tap, it's much better. I think it'd be better on nitro. It's just like, you know, to me, if I was going to go something like this, if I was going to buy it personally, I can get, it's a lot of those, trying to think of the brand, Spitfire and all that, Spitfire, and trying to think, there's a brewery anyway there. They do Scottish ales and all that, and they import into Australia. I can't think of the name top of my head right now, but I have reviewed them in the past, and they are a lot more robust than this. And, you know, I don't know what price Swillengrog paid for this, but it probably wouldn't have been cheap, I would imagine. But anyway, sessionable. You could have a few of these, I'd imagine. But if I'm in Northern Ireland, I'm having a Guinness, a Murphy's, or a Beamish. Yeah, I'm having that. Just watched Boydo, who was over in Ireland recently. If you ever watched Boydo's his beer adventures, so I'd be drinking that. But that on nitro would work. But is that what Kilkenny is pretty much on nitro to us here in Australia? And I believe maybe they get in the States. Yeah. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. So Smithwicks Red Ale. I'm happy to say it's a good red ale. There is so many more other English ales. They offer the same similar flavours and a bit more robust than this, but it's definitely it's a nitro. It should be a nitro really. Everyone who's probably drinking it probably feels that way. To me, should be on nitro. So, yep, a good for this, and a big thanks to Swill and Grog. And you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.